What is up, YouTube? My name is Adam and this is Broke Man Finance, a channel where we try to help you, the normal, regular person, make a little bit of coin in the stock market. I even wore my nicest toboggan for you. Look at that. Or if you're not from the South, I guess winter hat. Today I am bringing you one of my favorite stocks and companies in my portfolio. But the little fella just don't get any recognition or respect. Nobody's ever talking about them, and they've been crushing it. I mean crushing it for years now. If this company was an EV or some kind of random spec play, we would never stop hearing about it. Everybody on the YouTubicals, all the YouTubers would be doing videos on this thing, but I feel like I'm the only one talking about it. The company that I'm talking about is Axon, ticker symbol AXON, which is, Axon. Now, I know that's probably not a sexy company like some of these EV plays that's all over YouTube or some big penny stock. But before you click off, let me show you this, and you may just be more inclined to stick around for a few minutes. When I first started talking about Axon on YouTube, it was trading for around 70 bucks and something. Now look at this. On the week and at the time of this filming, they're up 9%, right at 9%. On the month, they're up nearly 35%. Over the past 3 months, they're up nearly 74%. On the year, they're up 125%. And over the past 5 years, Axon is up over 1,000%. 5 years, 1,000%. I'll let you do the math on that. I was having a conversation earlier this month, around like the first week of January, and I was talking about Axon and why I'm so damn bullish on it. And at the time, it was trading for around 125 bucks. Just a few weeks ago, it was trading for around $125, and my friend thought it was too expensive, that the entry point for Axon at that price was just too pricey for him. That was $50 ago, just in a few weeks. Do you think he's kicking himself now? Yes. Do I think the current price is too high to just now start a position in Axon? No. Obviously, I would love to see this thing go back down to $100, and I would buy as much as I possibly could. But those days are gone, I believe. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about price predictions, what I think and what some other analysts think here in just a few minutes, so make sure you stick around. You see, Axon is in a very unique position. They're becoming the global leaders in everything with less lethal tools, body cams, evidence retention. They're becoming the world leaders on it, and they're just now being exposed to the foreign markets. Axon CEO Rick Smith was on Mad Money a few days ago. Smith was bullish on Axon's overseas prospects. He said there are 10 times as many police outside the U.S. and international, and will be a big driver of growth over the next 5 years. Less lethal weapons, body cams, evidence retention. None of that is going away anytime soon. The majority of police departments across the country, just in the U.S. alone, still doesn't have body cams. The market for Axon is still enormous as far as a customer base. And they're so good. They are so good at what they do. They can pretty much name the price on these government contracts, and there's really no other logical choice. A lot of these governments, a lot of these municipalities, they're not being forced to buy what Axon has, but it's just too good to pass up. As they innovate, they're going to continue to stay in high demand globally. And this is the thing. No matter where you fall at on the political spectrum, whether you're Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, and it doesn't matter. Everyone can agree that police accountability is an important thing. And in terms of competition, no one even comes close. There's some companies out there trying, nowhere even near the same level of product that Axon has. They're just that good. That's why it drives me crazy that everybody keeps sleeping on this company. Because I think the main reason is the normal person can't go out and just buy an Axon body camera. Well, maybe you can, I'm not even sure, but the majority of people that use them are police. So they understand the quality of that product. The everyday citizen probably doesn't understand the quality that they're bringing to the table. Some police departments use GoPros and a different software for their camera setups. And even a solidified company like GoPro cannot measure up because they're just that good. Axon just nailed another big government contract, and one of the reasons they're pushing up now. Check out this article, and I'm going to hit you with some of the highlights in it because it kind of reaffirms that everything I'm saying is not complete bullshit. The sole source contract Axon Enterprise just scored from the Federal Drug Enforcement Administration, the DEA, has a Morgan Stanley analyst saying it could open up a world of opportunity for the maker of tasers, body cameras, and cloud-based evidence management tools. James Foster upgraded Axon stock to overweight from equal weight and hiked his target price 60% to $185 per share, a 23% premium to where the company's shares currently trade. The DEA recently said there was no other provider of body cams for its agents that also offered direct streaming access to Axon's evidence.com database. What that means is if I'm a police sergeant sitting in my office and one of my guys on the road gets in the middle of a chase, I can pull it up on the computer right then and there and sit there and watch it just in a live stream situation. As a result, it was the only company being considered for a contract. Fawcett says that contract and a similar one signed by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, the ATF, mean there was a substantial probability Axon would see a far greater penetration into many new market opportunities and at a faster rate. The analyst says Axon is the single most capable company for delivering next-generation software while also being the leading supplier of less than lethal conductive energy weapons, or tasers, and body cameras. There is no one even close to Axon in this space. You just heard the DEA and the ATF are both saying it was a no-brainer because there's really no other option. So if you're not considering putting this in your portfolio to diversify a little bit with an obvious winner, this is a winning stock here, then I don't know, man. I guess you just don't like money. Axon separately announced that the Los Angeles Police Department has renewed their 5-year contract, bringing the total that the law enforcement agency deploys to 7,530 tasers and 7,355 body cameras. These contracts are giving Axon a steady stream of revenue for years, obviously. And I didn't even mention they have zero debt. Zero debt! Some people are going to look at today's share price and think it's just too expensive to get in. It's just too high of an entry point. Now, I, along with some other analysts, believe that by the end of this year, we're going to see Axon, I think, above $250. Now, in the next couple years, people believe that it could be anywhere from the low to mid 300 range. Now, if it does hit those numbers, would today's share price still seem so expensive? But that's all I have, folks. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. As always, I hope those stocks stay green. I hope you stay safe, and I hope everyone out there takes care. Now go get some Axon.